Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you here this morning. We're going to sing together to get our little show on the road here. So I invite you to join along. Mark is going to put the lyrics on the screen. Most of you know this by heart, but some of you may not. Here we go. Let the light within you shine. We are all connected. Look into another's eyes. See your light reflected. We are one light, shining souls in harmony. We are one light, shining in unity.
Good morning. I'm so happy to see everyone here. My name is Carol Crosley, and today I'm your platform assistant. And I welcome all our people here and all the people on Zoom. And you'll need to show your faces sometime on Zoom so we can welcome you even further later on. All right, I just want to remind you of our visitor table, and it is located in the fellowship hall where you're so welcome to come and visit with the rest of us and get to know us. Are there any new visitors today? All right, wonderful. Fabulous. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. Our speaker today is Christina Ahlen. And we are delighted to have her again with her depth and knowledge of such beauty and spiritual insightfulness. And then, of course, Connie Castro. We are just delighted with her music. All right, and Christina?
Oh. Am I coming up?
You can, but...
Yes?
Yeah. It's just you, dear.
I don't need that.
Oh,
thank
sorry.
you. We're shuffling. Lenny, we're shuffling. All right. Oh, thank you all for coming out. Friends and family, sweet community, welcoming all of you. Thank you for coming out. I see you, we bless each other here as we gather in friendship. And I, of course, welcome all of those who are on Zoom. We are pleased to have you here with us. Today our topic will be finding inspiration. That's our monthly theme that we received from one of our meetings. And I, of course, love taking that opportunity and thinking, starting to ponder. And so today we will not have, as usually, a story, but today we will have a deep dive into unity metaphysics along with a show and tell. So I hope you all can see that. Also our sweet people on Zoom. We will look at what even is inspiration. What does it do? And of course, for the nerds among us, where does it come from? We will see how unity understands where inspiration comes from. Next week, I will continue with the metaphor as well as with the talk, and it will be about an inspired life inspires. But before we launch, let us just come fully present in this sweet, sacred space. We acknowledge that divine goodness, divine presence is all around us, is within us. Let us settle for a moment and take a deep breath in and release it with a sigh. And another one in and release with a sigh, dropping our shoulders and settling in. Fully present in the here and now. Today, we will explore the theme of inspiration. And I wonder if you can remember a recent experience in which you were inspired, maybe by an event, a sudden thought, or by someone you met. Can you recall what that felt like now? Let that experience well up in you now. Hold it gently and let it fill you up. Can you take a mental snapshot of this blessed moment? How about we put a hand to our heart and sing.
With hands on my heart, I feel my power. I am grateful for the possibility. I am open to the possibility of a life that was meant to be lived by me. I am open to the possibility. I am open to the possibility of a life that was meant to be lived by me. I don't have all of the answers now, but I'm willing to take it slow. I believe that something is calling me where the path will lead. I don't know, but I'm open to the possibility. I am open to the possibility of a life that is meant to be lived by me. There's an open door as far as I can see, and my heart will lead the way. Step by step through the mystery, I surrender every day. I am open, join me, to the possibility. I am open to the possibility. I am open to the possibility.
Beautiful. What is inspiration? Could we have our first slide, please, Mark? And then the next. I went researching. Inspiration, the root of the word, comes from a Greek. It means God breathed or divinely breathed into. And in the meaning as we're talking about today, it is an infusion of some idea or purpose into the mind, or the suggestion, awakening, or creation of some feeling or impulse, especially of some exalted kind. What does it do? It occurs spontaneously without our intention. It feels almost like something happens to you. You can't make it happen. You can't plan it to occur. And it can't even be learned. Inspiration is a powerful force that drives human creativity, innovation, and ingenuity. Mark, we can get that slide off, please. All right. Don't look yet. All right. Where does inspiration come from? Really interesting. So Greek myth said it's a gift of the muses. The early church, they said it's a gift from the Holy Spirit. In Islam, they say, no, it is a direct revelation directly from Allah. And much later, Carl Jung said that geniuses and artists receive access to genetic memory that has been passed down through generations. And Google says that inspiration are thought processes rooted in personal experience and culture. What do you think about that? Yeah. All right. Now we can put that wonderful slide up, because unity, once again, has just really, in my book, just the most interesting ideas. All right, here it is. Inspiration is an inflow of divine ideas into consciousness. Okay, are we all with that? Yeah. I thought I would hear a big gasp. Yeah. All right, so I love unity. I love unity metaphysics. What are even divine ideas? So today I will introduce a very wonderful metaphor, and I brought this wreath with me to hopefully illustrate how unity understands oneness, but also how we can understand this quote. I will talk about the pool metaphor, but in order to have a visual, I hope that you know the pond in Green Mountain Falls. Who knows the wonderful pond in Green Mountain Falls? Any pond will work, okay? Any pond will work, but you know the pond in Green Mountain Falls, if you haven't seen it, it's quite nice. There's also a nice breakfast place nearby. So I want you to visualize for just a moment that pond, in order to be not tepid water, that it has an inlet. Okay, so the pond is being fed by a little stream that comes through, brings in new water. And then when you walk along the side, there comes the place where you come to this mechanism, human-made mechanism, that has, its thing to bring on or dedicate, or how do you say, to say what the level of the water will be. And this is a mechanism to drain it on higher and this and that. So this is how unity works. Imagine the inlet being divine mind, pouring of its mind into a pool that is full of divine ideas. Divine ideas are ideals in mind that are underlying creation. They are in a state of latent possibility. Thank you for the beautiful song, Connie. Divine ideas are often referred to as spiritual substance. Substance that is ready and waiting to be tapped into, to start being used in the creative process, to move from idea into expression. And then we have the outlet. This wreath stands symbolic as the outlet. Here is where creation moves from the unseen into the lived example, the lived creation. And unity metaphysics teaches that you and we all are outlets of the pool. Here, on this level, we have our minds. We are created as human beings, whereas in the pool, that is, you can imagine right behind here, we have the divine ideas moving towards this outlet, divine ideas such as love, compassion, caring, humanity, order, faith, peace, whatever that may be. And so we have, imagine those divine ideas moving into us and through us out into the world. The thing is, as we all know, is that we are human beings, and that in our form, in our ways, as we come into this world, we show up with a certain structure. It can be your genetic blueprint passed down, having a body, living a human life, breathing, organs, whatever that may be. And some of us, we believe that we may even have a karmic past that we already come with, that already determines some of how we are going to express into this world. Do I still have you? Are we still? Yes? Okay. Yay. It works. Well, what happens here at this exact place is us having both Christ consciousness and human consciousness. This place right here determines in some way how much of the divine ideas that are flowing our way are really able to move out into the world through the ways in which we co-create and put into picture, outpicture those divine ideas. What I love about unity is that it holds that divine goodness always flows to us. You don't have to deserve it. You don't have to be good to earn it. And you don't even have to strive and work really hard to find it. No, in divine generosity and abundance, divine ideas always flow our way if we know it or not. I will quote the Bible. I'm so proud. I went to seminary, so I'm always looking for opportunities. There is this one sweet quote that I will quote. God causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain onto the righteous and the unrighteous. Matthew. And just like that, we have this stream of divine ideas always flowing our way. And here is where inspiration comes in. Inspiration is an inflow of divine ideas into our consciousness. Somehow they make it through. They come through. Okay, make it in. They make it in, which is just like really, can't make it happen, but they make it in. And why is that important? Emily Cady, one of our favorites, 130 years ago, wrote the following. They used the pool metaphor in those early days to explain how oneness works to the students of metaphysics. Here it is. If you are inclined to wilt before strong personalities, and I will add here world events, politics, conflicts, and so many fears in this time. Always remember that God has need of you, through whom in some special manner to manifest himself. Sorry, the language is a little bit antiquated, but I wasn't feeling like I can touch that. Through whom in some special manner to manifest himself. However humble your place in life, however unknown to the world you may be, however small your capabilities may seem at present to you, you are as much a necessity to God in his efforts to get himself into visibility as the most brilliant intellect. Remember this always and act from the highest within you. There she goes. Baby. All right. Okay, all right. This is a big deal. Because I just couldn't, I can, Okay, however humble your place in life, however unknown to the world you may be, however small your capabilities may seem at present to you, you are as much a necessity to God in his efforts to get himself into visibility as the most brilliant intellect. Remember this always and act from the highest within you. turns things a little bit on its head, right? God needing you, not us needing God. Our world in upheaval has a way of clamoring for our attention in these upsetting and difficult times. It's not about denial or about avoidance, but what unity metaphysics teaches is really simple and quite straightforward. It is our purpose to live an inspired life, a life in which we show up and express from our highest and bring God into visibility. Would we like to meditate for a moment? I invite you to sit with the visual metaphor presented today, to consider that we each, that you are an outlet of a pool that is full of sweet, clean, and living waters of divine substance and life-giving ideals such as peace, strength, resilience, and wisdom and order. Imagine them flowing freely your way. Can you imagine them flowing in through your back, or then gently raining into you through the top of your head? They are flowing into you, filling you up, then running over out into the world. Katie would say that this is how God gets himself into visibility. Oh, life, energy, and purpose, sweet compassion, resourcefulness, and unending creativity are flowing into your mind and out into your being. You are a vessel. This is you being found by inspiration, you fulfilling your purpose by being divinely breathed into, divinely supplied and sustained, you being inspired. Experience it fully now. As we take a few breaths, with each inhalation, take in the good, and with each exhalation, send it out into the world. And as we come to the end of this meditation, let this experience sink into you. This is you, like an outlet, and God's unending stream of plenty flowing in and through you. This is life. Let us fill this sacred space with that plenty, that sense of purpose and aliveness. And then open your eyes.
When we were kids in the backyard, playing astronauts and rock stars, no one told us to stop it, called us unrealistic. Then suddenly you're 18, you go to college for your plan B, 'cause what you want is too risky. Live for weekends and whiskey. We all got these big ideas. One day they're replaced with fears. How did we get here? Darling, don't quit your daydream. It's your life that you're making. It ain't big enough if it doesn't scare the hell out of you. If it makes you nervous, it's probably worth it. Why save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream? 31 and waiting tables. She has the voice of an angel, out of money and power. She only sings in the shower. All these things we say we'll get to, shot down by the reasons not to. Darling, don't quit your daydream. It's your life that you're making. It ain't big enough if it doesn't scare the hell out of you. If it makes you nervous, it's probably worth it. Why save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream? So scared of failure that we failed to try, turning around before the finish line. Gotta fall for a minute before you can fly. So daydream, it's your life that you're making. It ain't big enough if it doesn't scare the hell out of you. If it makes you nervous, it's probably worth it. Why save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream? Don't save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream.
I'll come now to my conclusion. Thank you, Connie. That was perfect. All right, so the conclusion of this talk, we're not going to do that yet, is that we saw that divine ideas are always flowing in and through us, whether we know it or not. So rather than us finding inspiration, which is the monthly topic, we turn inward and we let ourselves be found by inspiration. You can seek it as long as you want. Inspiration, when you are found by it, it holds a message, just like Connie was just singing, sometimes scaring the hell out of us. It's not in my notes. Yeah, it could be scary. It holds a message for you, one that arises from either deep within, or as they say, from on high. It's a nudge, it's a guidance, a sense of direction and purpose. You may now ask, well, how would I know? An inspiration always comes with vision, and that vision is always rooted in goodness. And inspiration is charged with positive energy and powerful momentum. Thomas Edison said, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. And that's very often how we start moving into life and knowing what is ours to do. Would you be willing to try on what we spoke about today? And if you now think, say to yourself, well, it's not that easy, then I would wholeheartedly agree. Because us, as the outlets that we are, for most of us, there really is a whole lot going on. Right there, if I can find the little clip. Okay, this is supposed to hold right here. So next week, we will be back with this metaphor and we'll continue to talk about what's happening at that outlet that can make this pretty complicated to actually have the courage to let those divine ideas come into our Christ consciousness, and from our Christ consciousness into our human consciousness, and then out into the world, which is what we are destined to live, how we are destined to be here for one another and for our world that needs us. I hope to see you next week. Thank you so much. Okay, put it here. Okay, now everything is a little different. So, now imagine music. La la la. Now imagine the baby. Woo, yeah. Thank you for being all here. So we're now coming to this wonderful time in our service where we have the opportunity to support the work of this beautiful ministry with your gifts. Your offerings can happen in person by check, by website, by text to give this number. And of course also right here, right now. So I invite you to hold what you have to give. And as we speak together, our affirmation of abundance. Divine love through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
Please join me. I offer my gifts, my time, my talents, my treasure. I offer my gifts with an open and generous heart. And I'm changing the world. Yes, I'm changing the world. Oh, I'm changing the world as the Holy is changing me. One more time. I'm changing the world. Oh, I'm changing the world. Yes, I'm changing the world as the Holy is changing me.
Let us bless these offerings together and immerse your energy, send the energy this way so that these gifts can bring a lot of goodness into this community and out into the world as we have just spoken. Let those gifts be inspired. Thank you.
And now for announcements. The flowers here, before we get to that, I have to mention these beautiful flowers, these roses, were provided by Donna Grant in honor of her sister, Faye Towns, who passed away last Tuesday, February 4th. And to me, they're just exuding love. I've looked up at them up here and just an aura of love. All right, so today, and I forgot all about it, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Oh my goodness. At 4 o'clock in our fellowship hall. And I'm going to let Steve Smith speak because he has something extra with this, but it's going to be lots of food and fun and joy and laughter. So go ahead, Steve.
All right, if you would like, you could meet us all in the fellowship hall. We're gonna open the doors at 4. Bring an appetizer, any kind of tailgate food or something healthy if you really want to. And your own drinks. No alcohol, we can't have any alcohol on campus. And then we also, the thing that I forgot, Maggie reminded me, is that you can bring your own lawn chairs. Make it comfortable, lunch and stuff like that. So if you would like to, we have plenty of chairs, but if you'd like to bring something, we'll probably do that. All right, thank you. Hope to see you out before 4:30.
Oh, they'll probably be here way before 4 o'clock. And I was just thinking, how about beanbags? Those would be awesome to sit and watch the game. I could take a nap. All right, chair yoga is also tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in Fellowship Hall. Sacred Women's Circle, Full Moon Drum Circle, is scheduled Tuesday, February 11th at 2:30 in the sanctuary. Bring your drums or other instruments. We have some instruments to share. We will drum, sing, chant, and share our words of wisdom. And you may see Judith for more information. Visioning classes meets Wednesday, February 12th for 2 sessions, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in person in Fellowship Hall and on Zoom, or attend the evening 6 to 8 p.m. Zoom-only class. See the Unity calendar of events on the website for additional information. Then we're having a very special meeting, Unity Town Hall. So join us on Saturday, February 15th at 10 a.m. for an online Zoom-only town hall. Reverend Ariana will join us from Bali. Don't you wish we could just all be there for the meeting? We'll cover the Unity budget, building audit, and more, and see the Unity website homepage for the Unity Zoom link. And for those of you that are new, Reverend Ariana is our minister, presiding minister. She is just gone at this time. And the next one is sign up. Unity New Member Orientation and informational meeting on becoming a Unity Spiritual Center member is scheduled for Sunday, February 23rd at noon in the sanctuary. If you are interested in learning more or want to become a member, or if you need to reactivate your membership, underlined, then please attend. Sign up on the bulletin board or contact the Unity office. Also see the Unity newsletter, online calendar, or Facebook for membership requirements. The Blue Zones Challenge Workshop. And this workshop starts on Wednesday, March 5th for 4 weeks. Sign up by February 26th to receive a free copy of the Blue Zones Challenge book by Dan, and I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, Butner. Thank you. See the Unity newsletter, online calendar, Facebook, or stop by or call the Unity office for class details, registration, and cost information. And don't forget, always check the weekly Unity newsletter, bulletin boards, online calendar, and Facebook page for updates on events, or ask one of the ministers that has presided over, or the ushers. And I was supposed to add, and you were on my list, Dana. Please come up. Dana has some information she needs to share with us about the search for our new minister.
Good morning. I got permission from Forrest last week from this inspirational, and I need to do this because it's the first time I've done it.
You have to put your mic
Okay, can you hear me? Okay. I'm Dana McLaren, and I am part of the Unity Search Committee. Okay. And I just want to introduce the other members of the Search Committee. If you could stand if you're here. Steve Smith. Patricia Yeager is our board member liaison. And Linda Anthony. Patty Lee. Hi, Patty. This is our Unity Search, Minister Search Committee. We are really excited because we're starting to move forward. And I know everybody's been kind of anxious to know. So I wanted to let you know kind of where we are and kind of give you a little bit of clarity on the process, if that's okay. Just take a couple of minutes more of your time today. We have Unity World Headquarters has a pretty thorough and structured process for selecting ministers, and kind of hear how it works. Number one, we submit what's called a vacancy package, which gives Unity Headquarters detailed information about our community and what we're looking for, and also the logistics of our Unity Center personally. Number two is Unity World Headquarters reviews and approves our packet. And number three, once approved, our applicants can submit their applications and resumes to our committee. Then our committee interviews and evaluates the candidates, and then we present finalists to the board, who will invite selected candidates to visit our community. These candidates will visit Unity and deliver a sermon. They'll do a class and engage with our congregation. These after that process is complete, then the board will then make the final determination when our next minister will be. So where we are at this point is we have submitted our Unity vacancy package, and we're just waiting for Unity Headquarters to approve that. So we're really excited that we're moving forward with this. So as a committee, we've created an affirmation to guide us in this journey, and we are inviting all community to embrace this affirmation together, strengthening our intentions. We also encourage you to join this affirmation this daily, and we kindly ask our prayer chaplains to include this in their daily practices as well. Thank you guys for all your support, and I'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted either from up here, if you'll accept me back after this announcement, and then on the e-blast as well. So let's join me in doing our affirmation, and we'll try to do this affirmation every Sunday if we can, okay? All right, ready? In deep gratitude for our past, we embrace change with faith and enthusiasm. We will warmly welcome new minister to Unity Spiritual Center in the Rockies with open hearts and joyful spirits. And so it is.
Thank you, Dana. And I would like to thank, Christina. As I'm looking at her, like I haven't seen her many times. But thank you so much. What an inspiration, just receiving that message today and knowing I can just open my heart and know that those ideas can come through. That I don't have to be looking or working or researching them. Thank you for that. And for next time when she's here, look for that further information or inspiration. Connie, thank you so much for your music. We so appreciate you. And we have Jean Dutton coming up to be our prayer chaplain for today. And thank you everyone in the fellowship hall for your work for us and everyone who made this service so beautiful.
Hi, I'm Jean Dutton. I'm one of your prayer chaplains and so happy to be doing this and working the process. Yes. Let us close with our closing prayer. The light of God surrounds us. I am that light. The love of God enfolds us. I am that love. The power of God protects us. I am that power. The presence of God watches over us. I am that presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. If you desire someone to pray with, I will be in the meditation room, the first door on the left in the hallway. And so let us all rise together and sing our final hymn.
I don't even have to give instructions. Look at this crowd, just knows how to find a hand and hold on to it. Here we go. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God our Creator. Have a blessed week, everyone. And just so you know, Donna has chocolate down the hallway for you. There's chocolate.